Stand your ground. Push back.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Time check. It's approximately 8 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. And you're listening to the Ground Report. Yours truly, the pitbull of radio, Lennox Smith. Director Cuff, Michael Kerr, and you the people out there, and your thousands of you out there. Let me say a pleasant good morning to all maxi taxi drivers, PH drivers, bus drivers, truckers. Good morning to you. To all senior citizens, a pleasant good morning to you. To the physically challenged disabled people, a pleasant good morning to you. Not forgetting our sister Isle Tobago, good morning to you. To all loyal listeners, callers, well-wishers, supporters, critics, haters, most importantly to all stakeholders, patriots, Trinbagonians, people that will put their God and their family first before the race, religion and politics. A pleasant good morning to each and every one of you. Oh boy, Lennox Smith, a pleasant good morning to you. You there? Oh boy, having a little technical problem, Trinidad and Tobago. I'll go for a quick break and come back. When we come back, more right here on the Ground Report. We'll be back.
The Ground Report Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
It's all you need, a little bit of city in the country. Sunbury Grandy is the place to be. DG Homes gives you luxury, affordable, brand new. DG Homes come shining through. Step into reality, a home of possibilities. Dreams come true, it could be you. DG Homes, modern, luxurious living for all.
Shiny and Ari, restaurant number 6. Now $25. Assorted lunch from $25 to $40. Soup special and crab and dumpling. Delivery of food available. Dinner a la carte on the pavement from 6 p.m. until burgers, chicken sandwich, hot dogs, fries and chicken, nuggets, shrimp burger, gyros, and anything else you can think about. Call 382-9347 to place your orders 7 days a week.
For good quality tires, wheels, the place to be. Racetrack Wheels, recognized as the #1 wheel center in the Caribbean. Customer satisfaction at its best. We are the sole distributor for the top performing tires: Salem, Atrezzo, and Achilles tires. Truck and off-road tires also available. Over 2,000 different styles to choose from at our showroom. So come in and check us out today. Get your vehicle outfitted by the professionals. Racetrack Wheels. 3D computerized alignment, wheel balancing, and nitrogen services provided at all 3 locations. 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, 82 Bethany Road, Buku, Tobago, and 64 South Main Road, Chase Village. For further information, contact us at 642-1539-285-9168. You won't regret it. Better be safe than sorry, guys.
I reach. Are they ready to fetch?
Yeah, let me go. Only I'm real hungry.
Again?
I'm feeling for some tasty, tender Royal Castle chicken. I could smell a Royal Castle aroma now. The snack box, the chicken, fish, and veggie sandwich combos, the wing combo, king and queen buckets, fries, coleslaw, fresh salad, potato salad.
All right. We hungry now.
Whoosh, we hungry now.
Welcome to Royal Castle's drive-thru.
Hi, good night. Give me a mega meal, please.
Coming up.
This carnival, live with Royal Castle.
There's a new drink that's transforming what you expect from a beverage. U-Juice is 100% natural and has the power of red ginseng, turmeric, ginger, and the world's strongest antioxidant, astaxanthin. Your new favorite drink has arrived. U-Juice, en route to the ultimate you.
U-Juice. And when me drink, we got a natural boost.
Restyles Funeral Home Company Limited. Services include cremation, burial, embalming, human remains repatriation, tents, and grave markers. At Restyles Funeral Home, you can stay in the comfort of your own home and be assured that all your funeral needs are met, from the time your loved one passes on to the day of burial or cremation, which simply means we do registration, acquire death certificates, and much more. We are on call 24 hours, 350-3626 or 218-5104.
Coming to the Queen's Park Savannah.
It's a celebration for you.
A celebration for her.
Soca for her.
Friday, February 3rd. Featuring with the A-Team Band. Nadia Batson and Sass.
I'll be coming back for you.
The world's biggest soca superstars.
Excellent! Here we're going on. I'm gonna be live. Who? EA, yes, me, and many more.
Special guests and surprises.
It's got like rain, flowing like water. With your bumper.
Get tickets now at islandetickets.com and Cachets nationwide.
Soca for her.
Is it the only weather that I'm feeling so? From the time I see I want to put the work on you.
February 3rd.
Savannah, we coming!
Soca for her!
Home is where you can foster new memories, where you can rejuvenate. Home is where love is, a peace of mind. Home is a house with a land to expand. Home is at the serene Wakano Park or the gated sanctuary of Ella Vista Gardens. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, indoor laundry, and private parking. Starting at 1.275 million, Home is DG Homes, Sangre Grande, 691-5659, 721-9186 or 379-8990. DG Homes, modern and luxurious living for all.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
And annoying me in the intervening period. You know what time I get up in the morning? I go to bed between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning and I get up at daybreak. And when I get up nervous many times. Because what's going to happen to us as a people today? And all of a sudden they're concerned about debt in the country. They're concerned about who hungry. They're concerned about who's starving. They're concerned about... Just give me a break. Let us leave it to choice, and who live, and who dead. A code, a mafiosi code. We keep each other's secret. It's only when you break rank, you go there and expose us, and for that, we're going to kill you politically. It's the code of the Cosa Nostra. As long as we stay together, we will survive together. And we agree not to breach the code of secrecy. I was going to the Oval one evening and I stopped as it was drizzling and a radio station was on. And on that radio station, which wasn't my favorite station, but it was on in the vehicle I was in, a most vulgar and outrageous radio program was on the airwaves called The Ground Report. You all remember that? In that report, it was the nastiest, dirty... As a matter of fact, what caught my attention was how filthy the program was on our airwaves. And I was asking myself, how could this be permitted on the airwaves of Trinidad and Tobago? Election or no election. And it was all about me, and my father, and my mother, and this, and I had raped this, and I had done that, and the Ground Report. They want to know what the plan is? The plan is to put an end to this.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hey, a pleasant good morning to each and every one of you that are locked on to us on Real Media TT on Facebook, Real Media TT on YouTube. All of you, a pleasant good morning to you. While running through the various social media platforms throughout Trinidad and Tobago, I bounced up something with of concern that I say I need to ask you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago. brought up, and what I want to ask, or what I realize, and what I would like to ask many of you out there, because it have the vaccinated people and it have the unvaccinated people, but it have both the vaccinated and the unvaccinated. Well, not vaccine. It have the both jab people and the unjab people. Or it have the both experimental drugs people and the non-experimental drugs people. What I wanted to ask is, in Trinidad and Tobago, under both circumstances, the both citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, whether they get their shot or they didn't get their shot, have life insurance. What I would like to know is if anybody could give me a live testimony of any family member that they may have that died from COVID, have life insurance, and the insurance company or companies in Trinidad and Tobago, did they give them the insurance? Or did they operate like this? Listen.
Dr. Peterson Pierre with America's Frontline Doctors, bringing you today's Frontline Flash. So in France, there was an elderly, wealthy businessman who got out life insurance for millions of dollars. He got the COVID vaccine and he died. So the life insurance company is not paying out because they decided that the COVID vaccine is a medical experiment, and death from a medical experiment is not a covered entity. Furthermore, even the judge says that the side effects from the vaccine are well known, they've been made public. There's absolutely no way that this gentleman could not have known the side effects. He willingly chose to get the vaccine, and he died as a result. And because it was a choice, they're calling it a suicide. And suicides, along with death from experimental drugs, are not covered in life insurance. So I know what you're thinking. Oh, that happened in France. That would never happen in the US. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but the American Life Insurance Council has also said that life insurance policies may deny payment if you die from the COVID-19 vaccine because they are experimental drugs. There you go. This is something we thought might happen. We're seeing it happen. You might want to check your policy.
So Trinidad and Tobago, I don't know if any one of you occur with anything so, because we will really want to know, since the government encouraging people to take jab, they start back their jab vibes. Is all your life insurance policy covers you all in case when you all die, the hospital say cause of that COVID? Are you all getting your life insurance? I will really like to know what is the policy in Trinidad and Tobago, and if anybody got through with a registration mark COVID death. If anybody family member got through with your life insurance, that will be very important for you all to bring on the front burner for us. So we will dig up on that a little bit. By the meanwhile, the lines are open. The numbers to call: 229-0251, 229-0251, 239-5120, 239-5120, or give us a WhatsApp call at 366-3053, 366-3053. How was your weekend? What's on your front burner? What is you would like to bring to the front burner this morning? of national importance. The lines are open for you. Oh boy, pleasant good morning to you, caller. Where are you calling from? And what's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
Oh boy. Morning Andy, morning Lennox, morning Koff and Mikey K.
Morning to you, Miss Lockett.
Yes. With this insurance thing, I think if people want that, they have to go all the way and find an insurance who will cover that, Because right now, the way how it's going right now with this government want people to dead, I don't think they will encourage that, That is my intake on it. So the people have to get up, find an insurance of their choice who will cover that benefit, right, to make it happen. Because right now they start back with this job thing, and I know for a fact that plenty people will be going home. Plenty people will be losing their jobs and so forth. Right? So I don't think the government will want that to happen. They want us dead. They want us out from here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You see, I don't know, like majority of my listeners, like all they don't have a life insurance, because I really never heard anybody in Trinidad and Tobago so far mention that their family member died from COVID and that they ain't getting the life insurance and all the different things. So it looked like the insurance companies and them like they handling the stories then. All I gotta let me know, because we really never get that kind of complaint. We never really get that kind of complaint so far. Oh boy, in the news headlines today. Midday murder. Man killed in Enterprise. Wow. That's how it go. You see a man killed with a shooting incident near Minimat. And as we tell you all have to get the belly. Well, the Enterprise one is different to the one with the shooting incident near Minimat. The shooting incident near Minimat, as police said, one man is dead, another is being treated for gunshot wounds following a shooting incident in Laventille on Saturday morning. Oh boy, authorities identified the deceased man as Kenton Felix, 24 years old. Oh boy, of Pitton Road, Laventille. Well, this one was killed near Midimat. It will keep going on until you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, deciding it for your own, on your own, because you are the government, to stand up. Which means change wouldn't come unless it is you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, want the changes that you want. It's either you are the belly or you don't are the belly. It's either you want to make the sacrifice or you don't want to make the sacrifice. That's why I'll keep asking you all, are you ready? Are you?
5 people for alleged gambling offenses. Police said one person was arrested for allegedly selling alcohol without a license and keeping a gaming house, while 24 others were arrested for allegedly assembling to gamble on Friday at Piacold Road, Dabedi. In an update, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service said the arrest took place during a road check exercise in the Maloney Police District, which was conducted between the hours of 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. Police said the group, ranging from ages 19 to 57, included residents from Dabedi, Caridi, Arima, Mount Operuca, Tunapuna, Maraval, Arangas, and Port of Spain. Police said the exercise was spearheaded by ACP Mr. Sansup Francis and Supt Kasunlal and coordinated by the Supt Prito, SP Spit and Etienne. And
at the end of the day, the gambling issue at the end of the day will continue and it will never stop. People looking for it. Things hard. What do you all expect? What is the opportunities that have out there for people to go to earn $1 at this point in time? What industry that it have that hiring people in it multitudes? So we to actually have employment. Where's the hope of employment? No different to the killings, no different to the suicides, no different to the domestic violence. All will play a role. All. Absolutely no difference. Well, I know the comedian Errol McLeod, Errol Fabian, in fact, I know he was involved in a serious accident. Well, I ain't get no updates with Errol Fabian and that serious accident that he was involved in. We also know that McDonald Jacob bids farewell to the TTPS. Well, we also know that we, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, and I know the officers who listens to this program and enjoys this program, ain't really feeling no remorse with he leaving. People feel remorse when Rowley and the government and the former president or the president, when them ois Gary, get rid of Gary, people felt a how. McDonald Jacob, you leaving, you was there, you ain't there, come like your brother, you there, come like you ain't there. It really ain't buzz a sweat on nobody. It really makes no sense. Oh boy, let me look for some good news. Good news. Where is our good news here? They say a Tunapuna bicycle man celebrates 100th birthday. That is good news. Somebody lived to see 100th birthday. That is real good news. They say known in this community, Anthony Sony. Yes, Anthony Sony Shepard and his family celebrated his 100th birthday on January the 19th. Well, he might be live long because of the cycling, all of that. Natural causes, Trinidad and Tobagonians could live long, but nobody could count on how long you're going to live now, because you don't know when anybody going to run in your house. Home invasion. You don't know when you're going right by the shop, or you end up by the grocery, or you end up by Pennywise like the other day when they shoot up a van and innocent people and all get shoot and killed and injured in that whole process. Because the detection rate in Trinidad and Tobago is of an all-time low. Them men know when they go out there and kill. 99.9% they're getting away. And that emboldened them to want to go out and kill more and more and more. To go out there and kill and then get catch. It's more to going out there and kill because they know they're not going and get catch. What are we doing about it in this country? Are the government organizing to put things in place and pass legislations with citizens that have good character could afford to get their license, their gun license, in order to protect themselves? Because the government not doing a good job in protecting us, you know. And I believe the time reached where we, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, are to organize and to protect ourselves. And the pepper spray wastes our time. Yeah, the pepper spray wastes our time. Because we are so dumb. When it comes to the pepper spray, that Stuart Young tell us we that dumb. And he told us we that dumb. And I have something that I want to play for you, the people. Because he said too sophisticated for us. That's Stuart Young. Director Cuff. Pop cockroach and foul party for me, please now. Yeah, cockroach and foul party. I love that, I love that, I love that. It couldn't have been explained better. What all your cockroach doing in foul party? Which is all of us, eh? All of us. But meanwhile, I'm waiting for that from Director Cuff. That's the next clip that I wanted to play.
After 43 years of service, including one at the helm of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, McDonald Jacob is no longer part of the TTPS. That means he can no longer occupy the position of acting top cop. His one-year extension as a member of the TTPS ended in January this year and has not been extended by Cabinet. Jacob's qualifications include a Bachelor of Laws from the University of London and a Master of Philosophy in Criminology and Criminal Justice from the University of the West Indies. In December, amid rumors he was sent on leave on December 8th, he proceeded on 35 days vacation, saying it was an opportune time to do so. Acting DCP Earl Christopher was made Acting Police Commissioner in his absence. Jacob received an acting 3-year DCP position, but as his retirement age from the TTPS came soon after, it required an annual extension. It is being circulated the former acting top cop is considering legal action and has retained a prominent attorney to act on his behalf. When contacted, Jacob confirmed to TV6 he's no longer with the service. He issued a letter to heads and commanding officers expressing pleasure to have served alongside them for the past 42 years. He says, quote, "Notwithstanding the many challenges, my experience has been quite pleasurable. As I take my exit from the TTPS, I am of the firm view the TTPS consists of many officers with the necessary skills, talent, knowledge and expertise," end quote. He advised them not to commit the error of starting all over, as he says the foundation of several initiatives are already in place. Jacob implored officers to continue even more aggressively to support the administration now led by Acting Commissioner of Police, Ula Christopher. Ravishi Tiwari, Rupnarayan, TV6 News.
What's in place, Jacob? Watch out how it going, Olia. Olia, understand how bright this government is, you know. Yeah, understand how bright them people is, you know. The former president or outgoing president, do she wrongdoing? No, we really had to ask if this man, Vincent Nelson, really get a pardon from this lady, you know. All who do wrong, like they can't handle, they realize that the PNM had them in a kind of serious spot. Understand something, Trinidad and Tobago. The president gone. She don't want to be back in that dance. Because this former president, I think to answer. McDonald Jacob and the failure of the police service. And carrying back the police service a whole 10 years back. He go on, look, the cabinet had the power to renew, you know. The cabinet also had the power, the power to renew the president too, you know. To bring back that president, you know. Just like how the Gary Kangaroo Garcia, Anthony Garcia's daughter-in-law, a renowned PNM. Just like how they gave she. They could have given us back Paula May Weeks, you know. They could have also renewed the contract for next year for Jacobs, you know. The two of them there, my vibe's telling me, realize that this PNM dictator government real dread. They ain't mind cooperating with them, but they're moving real bold face in their dictatorship. That they don't want to ask questions or have to get involved in it because they realize the citizens see through them and their independence. But they also know Trinidad and Tobago have 9 days mentality. So they know, hey, let me go back up and next president go be focusing on that next president. Let me go back up the acting police. He go be the new police commissioner. They will have to focus on he. So all the wrongdoings that I do, the 10 days mentality, nobody will remember that. They will have a new focus. Watch at it. That's how I see it. Besides that, a lot of the next issue that I will like to mention or bring up, because it is out there. With the voting in the electoral college for the president to be, it had 3 spoiled ballots. It's either it had 3 spoiled ballots or 3 UNC people voted. Either they spoiled the ballot or they voted for Kangaloo. But as the Honorable Kamala Prasad Bisasa said, just like how I just practice on the radio here, whether I support the UNC or not, which I support the UNC, I'm an independent thinker. And if UNC in any way going wrong, I will say plain out, they're going wrong because none of you could beat me. None of you have my mind. And I'm not a sycophant like none of you all. Because I would not be a sycophant for my children who I love. And if my children who I love are going bad or doing something wrong, I must be brave enough to be able to tell my son, my daughter, hey, all you're going wrong. I hear, son, that you're moving with some bad fellas that running guns, they're shooting. Eventually they're going to reach up. I had to talk. Just like how I will always talk bravely here when it comes to anything that I find wrong within the UNC. All I go say, that was democracy. In the making, that was democracy. The political leader of the UNC have to organize and understand and see that it has some people in there that is serious snake. Real snake. And she have to know how to operate.
I hereby declare that Ms. Christine Carla Kangaloo has obtained the greater number of votes cast. And as such is elected as the President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
The announcement by House Speaker Bridget Anisette George, who chaired the Electoral College's vote for Trinidad and Tobago's next president in accordance with the Constitution. All members of the House of Representatives and the Senate attended and cast their ballots via secret vote. As had been expected, Ms. Kangaloo, who was the government's nominee, was elected as the next president by the Electoral College via the government's majority. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley delivered remarks before the vote, which afterwards he declared to have been a successful exercise of democracy.
It is with a sense of great pride that as Member of Parliament for Diego Martin West, and along with all other members who signed or otherwise endorsed her nomination, that as Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, that I present Mrs. Christine Carla Kangaloo as a most worthy candidate for the consideration of this esteemed Electoral College to be elected to the position of President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago, with great honor, member for Diego Martin, he said, West, and it gave him great honor to elect this woman here. A president supposed to be a balanced person that will pick independent, balanced people. So I really cannot understand the 3 spoiled ballots or the 3 opposition votes that went to this PNM activist, this PNM president. Listen to the PNM president. So I cannot in no way understand how anybody couldn't see eye-to-eye with Kamla Persad-Bissessa's rejection of this PNM president, this PNM activist. Too much games playing out there, you know. Too much games playing out there, boy. All right. Listen to the PNM activists.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
That is the PNM activist, PNM president to be Christine Kangaroo, Garcia. Look at the ancestral relationship now, boy, all here. That president on a PNM platform said this to we. That PNM president.
God also called on the opposition leader.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
That PNM president mentioned all of that. This PNM president is the one when the next PNM president, but she was under more low profile, Weeks, went on a vacation. When Weeks went on she vacation, this PNM president here fired the central bank governor doing the bids of Coleman Burt and them in order to put that next governor there to hold for them to be able to hold on to Clico assets. How all these people that voted for this PNM activist, this PNM president that telling you this, yeah, they were this PNM president telling you.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
And many of them on the secret ballots. It had Penny Beckles there. It had this one, it had that one. Are all of them really and truly serious about good governance and the independence? The independent of independent institutions? Are they really serious? Whoever is the people, either them three people that rejected or voted for this next witch of a PNM activist that is a PNM president today and not agree with the opposition leaders Kamala Prasad-Bissess's stance based on it is open. No, it are no if so but so maybe that the president of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago is a ring-dong PNM activist. And she now presides over all them independent institutions, including picking independent people. All I really feel that she ain't going to do the whims and fancies of Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, and he like to put women in positions to do them where he want. All you understand what's going on, you know? All the PNM people understand what's going on, you know? He threw out Jonine Williams and put one of his girlfriends and them, you know, meaning one of the people that he good with. That is one of his girlfriends, that Tobago woman, as the new political leader, you know. I mean, Dr. Rowley had plenty girlfriends. And he was brave enough at least, you know, because if a man have a girlfriend, he's not with them because he's a married man. And that married man decided he want to put one of his girlfriends that he realized that is doing, well, maybe, I don't know if he's seeing she doing good or if she's bright or whatever, because I can't see she and all. A person that not himself signed up for Tobago to be a deputy political leader at the PNM. Rowdy smart boy, that man putting them women and them in spots where he can rough them up. Where he know when he talk, they have to listen. Wow, 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 wow. Nice. And besides that now, let me continue this. Let me continue this. I just want to continue this there for a little.
Of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
The Speaker had also called on the opposition leader, Kamala Prasad-Bissess, to give remarks in the Parliament chamber. The opposition leader's remarks were brief. In the end, there were 48 votes for Ms. Kangaloo in the Electoral College and 22 votes for the opposition's nominee, Senior Counsel Israel Khan. But there was one surprise for most in the Parliament chamber.
Spoiled ballot. It was spoiled ballot. I cannot ascertain.
There were 3 spoilt ballots in all. During a media conference at the Red House after the adjournment of the Electoral College, the opposition leader confirmed that the spoiled ballots were from members of her own party.
I am not surprised. In politics, every day is a new day. I am not surprised. And on our side, we operate as a democracy. Even Raul himself made a confession that he had broken his party rule when he voted for when he voted for Mr. Robinson moons ago. So I'm not surprised. People are free. This side we operate as a democracy, and in the interest of that democracy, we don't whip the whip when people exercise their democratic right. And I see it as an exercise in democracy. Again, I am not surprised.
However, the opposition leader expressed her concerns about the result of what the Prime Minister called an exercise of the democratic process by the Electoral College.
Ms. Kangaloo is well respected, we have no doubt about that. But we see that the ruling party, their regime, our concern is that they will use Ms. Kangaloo Garcia as a rubber stamp in their continued assault on our Constitution.
Ms. Kangaloo is to begin her tenure as president on March 21st, the day after the end of the tenure of President Paula May Weeks. Jewel Brown, TV6 News.
Wow. Well, you all heard it. Why some people will say, well, it's late news. Some people don't know all of this at all. And it is in my interest and in everybody's interest for we to continue to educate the people in moving forward. So with that ends it all. Many congratulations coming for this PNM president, PNM activist, Christine Kangaroo Garcia. It keep coming in.
President-elect Christine Kangaloo issues her first statement with thanks, describing herself as humbled. She says she is grateful to everyone involved in the electoral process, including her sole competitor, Senior Counsel Israel Khan, for offering himself up to serve. She continued, quote, I am grateful for the healthy public discourse that has taken place about the office of the president and the characteristics our citizens feel should be demonstrated by persons who aspire to hold the office, end quote. Having heard the discourse, the president-elect says she has committed herself to discharging the duties in a manner that will put those concerns to rest. She indicates she wishes to defer her first interaction with the media until she is presented with her instrument of office, but she thanked the Fourth Estate for effectively facilitating the public discourse. First to offer congratulations was the People's National Movement National Women's League. In a statement, the league says, quote, the league believes that her wealth of experience in her professional life and other leadership roles will contribute to her assured success during her term, end quote. As the country's 7th president, the league notes she is the second woman to hold office, and the statement continues, quote, we are happy to boast that under good PNM governance, the women in our country have always played and will continue to play a pivotal role in decision-making in our society, end quote. Next, in the TNT Chamber of Industry and Commerce says it is a proud moment and an important milestone for the nation to see the country's second female president. They thanked outgoing President Paula May Weeks and said they are looking forward to working closely towards strengthening cooperation between the chamber and the president's office to develop the business sector. Urvashi Tiwari, Rupnarine, TV6 News.
So she gets she congratulations, mainly by the PNM Women's League. The PNM Women's League, that they ain't coming out to talk about the hike in domestic violence and the abuse towards women these days, the hike in food prices. When it coming to women, the woman who was selling the bottled water and law, she grant. The Women League ain't come to that. And most importantly, the PNM Women's League or Women's Arm, however you call it, and next waste of time. Didn't go here with them as women that have children, that consider themselves women, Did they attend this? And fight for the people the way how Arnold Roberts attend, plus the president of the Single Fathers Association, Mr. Seals, attend, and all those different things. How much of you people went down by the Parliament Friday? That's why he's saying, and I will keep asking all here, are you ready? By the Parliament Friday was supposed to have about 50,000 people. Is the people of Trinidad and Tobago really and truly suffering? Are they really fed up of the PNM? As that clip said there, the good work that the PNM and the PNM women do, the PNM have done. What is the good work that the PNM have done for us in the 8 years that they're there now? Well, to you, the PNM women, all your fighting down, all your own selves and family members. When you all continue to be a rubber stamp, a dash dog puppy for anybody, and expect Trinidad and Tobago to change. I would have loved the PNM women to be a part of this year. This year, I would have loved for the PNM women to be a part of this and talk like this. Jump by jump low. Arnold Roberts is a fighting, only so, but the man is a big mouth, thing, however. But the man this talk out.
What is the RIC's current information on poverty rates? What's the percentage of people below poverty, the poverty line? What is the poverty line? How many people were unemployed in 2019 as opposed to now? What is the current unemployment rate? How many illegal migrants are here utilizing TNTech? What are the job losses? What is the situation? What are the inflationary pressures that will come from increases that you have put here? Because when you increase commercial to 120%, the businessman is not going to take that. He's going to tack on that to bread and rice and potato and baigan, and the people will have to suffer. What statistics have you all used to give us the income of the citizens to say that we can handle this?
So we receive information from the CSO, but the last household budgetary survey was in 2015. I think one is being conducted now.
Well, I think you should wait for that to be conducted before taking a decision to support people, because you don't know, a surgeon cannot do a surgery before they analyze the heart and the veins and go in there. You don't have information on the poverty, but you are coming to increase people to suffer.
We were not looking at information on poverty, Mr. Roberts. That is not what we are not looking at any information on poverty. You have asked some things that we are not focused on examining. But I'll tell you about the last thing that you asked, which is how people are going to be affected by the increase in terms of business rates. We have estimated that on average, the percentage of electricity in the bills of businesses is around between 1.5 to 3%. And that will not change substantially after the increase. So electricity cost in the percentage of a bill, the total bill of a business is very small.
Yes, but
so why would somebody go and increase?
All due respect, Mr. Khan, if I was making $5,000 and I get fired, but my wife was making $3,000, and she now taking care of the food, the rent, the cable bill, the children uniform, and all of that. And when she's suffering now, and then the car put gas in the car because the government take away the fuel subsidy, maxi price gone up, in food price inflation, my wife's salary cannot take you coming to tip the scale, even if you are saying overall it is a small increase. It is an increase on top of pain and separation.
So the PNM women, well, they find things to do to empower poor people. I like how the question that Arnold Roberts and Senator Roberts had put out there, and I heard what he said. When it comes to the business sector, which the business sector, ONT and Tech, the most amount of money, the government of Trinidad and Tobago, on the whole, ONT and Tech, the most amount of money. He said the business sector increase ain't gonna be much. It will be a little bit, they ain't gonna really feel it. But we increase, So we always have to pay for those who not paying. Imagine that. Imagine that. Then I have to go now to Marvin Gonzalez. Yeah, Marvin Gonzalez.
Good morning, people. How are you doing? All you good? All right. Okay. So we vexed this morning. Right. Okay. Moving on. Mr. Marvin Gonzalez, the position you hold is honorable. You're not honorable. So excuse it, right? Mr. Marvin Gonzalez. How you gonna look to tell people that is because they're revising or whatever their career, political career? Excuse you? No, it have nothing to do with politics. Stop trying to deflect from all your BS. All you're justifying it however all you want, because all you want to increase your rates. That is what all you want. All you want.
Hold, so I will give you all an understanding of what this young lady is talking about. Right? Marvin Gonzalez, at the end of the day, whether a set of UNC senators, Jack Warner was there too, many other people, went to the RIC meeting and going to it and talking out that the people of Trinidad and Tobago cannot take a price increase at this point in time. Marvin, if Jesus, if God, if Mother Lakshmi, if Muhammad, if anybody want to go and stand up for poor people, we accept it. We accept it. At least we are seeing opposition members going there to fight the government. The RIC is who? The government. Tech is who? We own the government. We fighting. We own government. Let them know, hey, all ain't create no job opportunities. It are no work. Things hard, things bad. We let them know that. The opposition letting them know that they're going there alongside other people, which all of these opposition. All. It's either your opposition with the UNC, your opposition as an individual, but so long as you are against what it is this government are doing, and you declare what this government is doing, the people of Trinidad and Tobago is wrong, and you are pausing what the government is doing, well, then you is our opposition. Because some people don't like to be called opposition because they don't want to self-link to you. Is our opposition. All who vex right now is oppositions. And this dirty Marvin Gonzalez, because it had power up there, it had this one there. Why? Well, at least the opposition recognize that the people of Trinidad and Tobago cannot take a rate increase at this point in time, and they too went to raise the voice, their voice, on behalf of their constituents or on behalf of the people of Trinidad and Tobago at the RIC meetings. But this dirty Marvin Gonzalez, he don't want that. Yeah, it's only a set of politician, only a set of this, only a set of that. Let's go back, only listen.
Good morning, people. How are you doing? All you good? All right. Okay. So we vexed this morning. Right. Okay. Moving on. Mr. Marvin Gonzalez, the position you hold is honorable. You're not honorable. So excuse it, right? Mr. Marvin Gonzalez. How you gonna look to tell people that is because they're revising or whatever their career, political career? Excuse you? No, it have nothing to do with politics. Stop trying to deflect from all your BS. All you're justifying it however all you want, because all you want to increase your rates. That is what all you want. All you want to increase your rates and further strangle us small ones because all you have bills to pay and whatnot. Mr. Man, you making how much more times my salary? My salary is so much smaller. I have to pay taxes in order to pay your salary. And then what? My cost of living increasing exponentially. My standard of living decreasing, and what? I must just sit down and take it. No, miss me with that. Miss me with that. All you on utter beep. I try not to cuss. All you on utter beep. You understand? Right. No. And I have no political affiliations whatsoever with any party. So before you use the limited brain cells you have in your head to even come up with that thought, dismiss it one time. Dismiss it. Don't even bother. You understand? Very well. Get all your act together. Get all your act together. Why it is in this country we have a president who making all your... She have a warm clothing allowance. In this hot Trinidad and Tobago. Why she have a warm clothing allowance? But I must just take like all the time? Water rates going and increase. Electricity going and increase. And what? Gas going up. Groceries going up. My salary going up? No. Some people ain't even get their December bonus yet. And it's the 20th of January. And you comment, what? Because all you could justify it anyway, all you want? No. Spend your salary on that. Ain't you again tax on anything? Right, good. Spend your salary. You pay it. I'm fed up. Sorry for the loud noise this early hour. My apologies to my people. Enjoy the rest of all your day. Alright? Okay.
Understand, Trinidad and Tobago? Why, if anybody stand up, and that is what's going on in our society at this point in time, that why nobody, the churches, the pastors, the pundit, the priests, that what tell only PNM by God. I never believe PNM would buy out God in this country, boy. Nobody don't want to stand up. Because why? They don't want that what Marvin Gonzalez do. They don't want to be branded or associated, because stand up is given opposition to what it is, the nonsense they're doing. They don't want to be branded supporting the opposition. All you're so silly, so stupid. So silly, so stupid. All you need to stand up whether they be branded or opposition or not. Alright, so the girl there will now talk. She branded opposition. She's an average citizen that make a post on TikTok. So she come on now, man, all you get that out, all you mental, that standing up for the right thing. Well, it's like all stand up for the opposition. Yes, so let's stand up for the opposition, which is all of us. All of us is the opposition. That is the same BS that going on with Pandey and many of the other. So Winston Tukaran in your life. How much people serve this country and supposed to be honorable people? And this BS all over Trinidad and Tobago going on, where we have a government derailing the whole thing called democracy, interfering with our constitution in all kind of ways. But because them don't want to come across as supporting Kamala Prasad Bisesa, which all of them was part of UNC. Hey, let me don't say nothing. Yeah, Rowley them digging out their eye. Let me don't say nothing, because if I say something, I'm gonna be giving Kamala a percent or two more in going back as the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. And that is why I just come out and talk, because I don't give. I really don't. I'm an opposition. And if what I do every day, because it has some people too, I don't get help from plenty of people. Nobody doesn't want to help me. You know why? They say, hey, let the UNC help you. Because when you go on the radio and you bring out all these truths, you helping them, Andy. No. At the end of the day, them is the opposition. When I come out here and teach you all and bring inform this information to you all, it's to help you and me and we children and we grandchildren and we great-great-grandchildren. When I come out here, yes, mathematically speaking, yes, the work in which all of us are doing will help whoever is the opposition of Trinidad and Tobago. But why would I stop doing it? Because I hate who? For what? So I hate Kamala more than I hate how gas prices going up, bad roads, the crime situation, education system crash, the healthcare system in a mess. I can't hate Kamala Prasad Bisesa. I'm mad. Because for a matter of fact, Kamala Prasad Bisesa did a better job than this Rowley here, and she owned little 5 years. Things was plenty better. Only we had to be straightforward. Everybody was seeing the way. So I will never be like a Pandey or all the people that get away, or that all the people that Kamala didn't put back and decide to put young people. And watch out something, eh? The same people say Kamala the chair. We don't have a problem with anti-Kamala. We don't have a problem with anti-Kamala, you know. But the people are wrong. She anti-Kamala changed majority of the people that was wrong. She back then. You know, there still are excuses, but yet still they could stand up for Rowley and all the misfits. They don't have a problem with Rowley and all the misfits and them boy. So all you have to get that next thing out of their head. So long as you're doing something with a clean, clear heart, mind, and with the passion, so long as you believe in Almighty God and you know you're doing God work for the betterment of yourself and your children, why you are opposition, whether it's Kamala and the UNC will get the credits, so be it. So be it. So all politicians, all of them, the quiet. Whether it be Frankie Khan, whether it be this, not Frankie Khan, Fraud Khan, whether it be all, just watch all the former UNC people and how they're operating, because Kamala Prasad Bisesa didn't pick them back up to get them back a seat, and she choose young people. And she do all of that, and yet still people still have a problem. All you rest me, eh? And then before I open the lines and go to you, the people, it have a next thing I want to play, which is serious, and I want you all to take it in very, very, very serious. I did to air the issue that took place in La Hoqueta. Some people call and say, well, Mr. La Hoqueta himself call and he say, and did it come to me? Then people them, all right, I tell all they burn the jerseys. That's how the ice cream people, the doubles people, the this, the that, how they organize and they break down the people place. About 9 buildings in La Hoqueta. They come out, they burn the PNM jerseys, but all they know that they burn it now because it's 2 years away. Then because they know they're going to get back some new ones, I tell them all always on my mind. They know they're going to get back some new ones. Closer to the elections in 2025, they'll get back the new ones, Crystal, all of them. They'll get back the new PNM jerseys and they will organize and still vote back the PNM. But I love how this brother break down how PNM views all of us. I was a PNM. And that's why I could feel this brother. The PNM, the people, the Prussian national movement Yeah, the pressure national movement that don't like their own, that like Indian more than we when they're in a government, and when they're out of government, Indian people is the worst thing, and when they're in government, the Indian them half is the best. Them Indian ordained by God. This brother here couldn't have said better. All you PNMites on the east-west corridor, all they are viewed as cockroach. Cockroach. The PNM do not want you all to empower yourselves. It's a fact. Or else they'd have already done it. They don't want you all to reach at their level. So Crystal and all your PNMites in La Hocketa, I hope all your pinch all your ears. And when they come to give all your back the New Jersey in 2 years from now, that all they burn the same way and all they remind them about what they do all here. My thoughts are, you all will get back at the tell mama guy. Under low comments will put things in place so if it go, all they will continue to stay how all is. And the PNM will never, PNM will never, you see the dire PNM constituencies, they will never respect all and treat all good. You know why? They have all. When you have something, you don't have it luck, nuts done shell. Ah boy, they have all. They will never treat all good. I don't tell people who to support, but I just tell people who I support and why. I support the UNC. Yeah. For you on the East West Corridor, they go say the Indian Party. Yeah, I support the Indian Party. You know why? As African man, as African Trinidadian, they don't have me. And they want me. And all they think about it, you don't have a girl, you want this girl. And you just treat this girl real nice in order to get a girl. And then if she's her best and you want to organize to keep cheating, she got to keep she. That's what the UNC always try to do, you know. Because they know they don't have we. And they want we. And that's why they always come with things that treat we good. So come with things the UNC did for this country. So I talking about me, Andy Williams. It's up to all to make all the informed decision in who all they want to support or who all they want to vote for. I, Andy Williams, say who I support and who I, Andy Williams, voting for. I know the beast I have. And the monster it I hear now, I learn it perfectly. Now let's go back now, and again, only listen good. It was well explained, well explained.
Cockroach don't belong in foul party. You're fast and you're out of your place.
So Crystal and all your vendors that went and squat on state land there and put on all your thing, take that in all your pipe and smoke it. Yeah, why? Government land is not for all here. Government land is not for me. Government land is not for poor people. Understand? Government land is to the people that have money to buy their own land that is get next to nothing. Put up malls. Put booths out to rent. And they're renting only the booths for 15 and 20, 25,000 a month. I could surely always was state land that people get. The biggest wickedness I ever see go on recently, that is about 2 years, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, is the PNM giving away the repose land to one of their financiers 1,100 and something acres of land, boy. Oh God! All you understand, you know? Check all over, plenty of them contractors and them. Junior Sammy and many of them contractors and all of them occupying state land and nobody ain't moving them. Watch out, my people. They say Foster Cummins occupying plenty state land too. He gone quiet. So it was alright for Foster Cummins to occupy state land. Only MP Crystal in La Hoqueta. But not alright for you, Crystal and Olia in La Hoqueta to occupy state land like them. Again, state land is a big shots. Not for Olia. State land is for the rich, not for the poor. Cockroach don't live or dance in full party. And this gentleman was right.
Cockroach don't belong in foul party. You're fast and you're out of your place, Miss Crystal from La Hoqueta. So, people, all you're born in the PNM jersey in La Hoqueta. For what? For what? Cockroach don't belong in foul party. But you see, I will take all you down a little educational rule so that all you will understand that all you is third world citizens and all you need to know all your blasted place. So let me take all you down this road so all you go understand. Money Leprechaun in birth came out a couple years ago with the hybrid laws. When he came out with the hybrid laws, Prakash and people like Miss Crystal from La Hoqueta would have now been able to probably walk in a store and buy a little Parado or a little Benz or something. All of a sudden, the ministers of them, both ministers of them of the PNM and the UNC, say, wait now, we study hard. We the parliament ministers. We driving Parado and Mercedes Benz, but with the hybrid laws being the way it is, Prakash and Crystal from La Hoqueta can now buy a hybrid Parado or a hybrid Benz, and Crystal selling ice cream and Prakash selling doubles. Nah, all is not to have what we have. Cockroach don't belong in foul party. So they went back and they revamped the laws and he changed up the whole system. You know why? Because he needed to remind all you where all you belong. Field Wagon and Aqua. Field Wagon and Aqua in all you tell all is not to have what we have. Right? But then that wasn't enough. All you needed a little more explanation. So I'm going to elaborate more. Captain Fall Down Stuart Young went on a podium when we was trying to advocate for women to get pepper spray because they keep dying in the heights of Repo, right? Captain Fall Down went on a podium and tell everybody in Trinidad and Tobago, the nation of Trinidad and Tobago isn't ready to use pepper spray yet. It will take them some time to learn to do that. The citizens in this country are not ready for something as sophisticated as pepper spray. But I know, and all we life we using this. There is not a cockroach there. There is not a mosquito there. There is not a fly. Wait now, there is not a criminal point and square. But no, we don't have the sense. Cockroach don't belong in foul party. No, your role. Pepper spray is not for we. We're not intelligent enough. But you see, that is not enough. I need to elaborate a bit more. All you to understand. And let's take a whole jump out the other day, right? And do so and tell you, Mr. Scotland. What you say, well, here we see him. All you're not intelligent enough to have store and to be traveling. All your curling body gas too high. Roast all your breadfruit on all your coal pot. Right? And ride all your bicycle. Cockroach don't belong in foul party. We not supposed to have what them have. All you have to understand it. I don't know why all you're trying, all you're getting disrespectful, Trinidad and Tobago. All you're getting disrespectful. All you need to listen to my government. My government has all the best interests. All you don't belong with everything. Right after you jump up and say that now, all you decide, nah, well, if we can't have a cold pot, if we have to take cold pot and bicycle, we go eat food till we leisure. Up comes Marvin Gonzalez to let you know what time it is. Macaroni pie for Sundays a month, not 10. Macaroni, cockroach don't belong in foul party. What are you eating macaroni pie for Sundays? You mad? You mad? That is thinking for me, government minister. I'm entitled to macaroni pie. And Sunday lunch 4 days, right? For the month. 4 Sundays, yes. You is not to have that. And if it means that your child is hungry and crying for you and pelts you with her slippers, if they slap you with the slippers and all, you need to tell your child, hey, macaroni pie nothing. One time for the month, you is a cockroach and you don't belong in foul party. You need to know your role. But then, when we think it can't get any better than this, I take a hole, do something on a podium here and say that here, what is this scene? If you run an AC unit in your house, you is not the poor man on the ground. AC nothing. Cockroach don't belong in foul party. You need to know your role. You're trying to live beyond your means. You're not supposed to have no AC. Don't study that they're cutting down all the trees and putting up development and the ozone layer, the heating and the sun prices of these days. Deal with it. Get out of copy book and fan. Get out of copy book and fan yourself. You can't afford a Lasco, then sweat and dead. Better yet, you don't know what science and you don't know what to catch your sweat and drink it. You is not to have no AC in your house. AC is not for you. Cockroach don't belong in foul party. So now, all your born in the people jersey. What are you born in the jersey for? What are you born in the jersey for, Miss Crystal? I listened to the video, you know. Young, budding entrepreneur. Your sons coming up, they're going to be great farmers. They're giving out seeds. All you're mad. Your sons are giving away seedlings to teach people to plant. You're losing your respect. You're losing your respect. You supposed to wait. You supposed to wait till the next 2 years. Nothing wrong with the for them in New Jersey now. Yeah, one New Jersey. Just make sure you collect your fresh jersey in the next 2 years with your 300 in it and make sure you vote. You understand? So one New Jersey, but know your place. You is not to live by your people out of poverty. You're mad? You're mad? Or they're putting up structures and selling ice cream and cake in the busy section where they can make money, or they trying to rise. No! Rise nothing! Rise nothing! Great is the PNM. Swallow it. Take that panel on. How dare you? How dare you try to break that cycle? You're mad? You're mad? Say that Foster Cummins. You don't get to talk about Foster Cummins. You need to know your role. You need to know your role. Don't build nothing. We love you so we take good care of you. Hush your ass and we take good care of you. If I know that I could convince a whole nation that what I see is the right thing and what they have to follow me. Eat when I tell you to eat. Drink when I tell you to drink. Do not pass go like a certain content creator say and collect 200. You understand? Know your role. You have to wait until I do for you. How dare you try to break that cycle in empowerment? No, darling. No. You see this scholar? Remember this scholar? And it don't mean scores, it integrated the PNM. Sit down, lady. Miss Christmas, you're mad? Break the cycle of poverty? No. No AC for you. Bicycle for you. Cold pot for you. No macaroni pie. No air conditioning unit. And hybrid and aqua. Feel like that one in it. This is not to have what you have. How dare you try to become a first world nation when we try to take all that third world mentality? Let me tell you something. I have already started to reintroduce my bottom. I have started to reintroduce my bottom to Gazette paper. Because I understand that eventually they're going to tell me that I am not entitled to a toilet, and I am okay with that. I know my role. Cockroach will be running for party. So I am currently in my toilet as we speak with gazette paper. And eventually I might get evicted from here too, and I will have to dig a hole and go back to the latrine. I know my role. How dare you, Crystal, try to break the cycle of poverty? No. If you allow somebody to do something, they will continue. And we, that's as allow. So when you see my government tell you, sit down, baby, hush your ass, and remember we love you so we take good care of you, how dare you try to get out of poverty? You're mad, Crystal. You're mad. Break the cycle again. Trinidad and Tobago. Love each and every one of you. Make a better version of yourself every day. Enjoy your afternoon and stay safe.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I say no more. Trinidad and Tobago, the lines are open. The lines are open. It have been a long weekend. What says thou? What's on your front burner this morning? What says thou? Oh boy. Morning caller, where you calling from? What's your contribution to the Gong Report this morning? Let's try to make it short and sweet.
Yes, Andy, I have no current here as what I'm sending an appeal to Tiantec. 20 minutes ago they take off the current. We have no current here. And I want to tell Tiantec, this is not the first time, because when your appliances spoil and you come down there, they have you, it's a run along, and they're telling you they didn't take off the current. Right now, I'm not hearing you on the radio, so I'm sending an appeal to Tiantec. We need our current, right? Our thing will spoil in the fridge. Take back only just taking off the current just like that. I want everybody to hear me over the radio right now, because I can't even put on the radio, nothing.
And what area are you calling from?
Yeah, Keta, we want our current back.
So you know Crystal?
One bad.
You know Crystal? You know Crystal?
Nothing about it.
Miss Lahoketa.
Making an appeal.
Yeah, Miss Lahoketa. Miss Lahoketa, you know Crystal?
No.
Where the breakdown she plays something there, the breakdown she and plenty people plays there. We're selling ice cream and thing.
Yes, down the road there, yeah.
Alright, well here what I had to tell you. Current nothing. Cockroach don't play in full party. Use a cockroach, Miss Lahoketa, you current? And I'm going to raise your bill too. Current nothing. Go light your candle. Where are you going to listen to the radio? Go get your battery pack radio, boy. Find your money and put in your battery. Let's now get a current nothing. They love the people of Lahoketa, so they'll continue to take good care of them. They'll have the current, the water. Just now you'll see land, and they'll make all of them entrepreneurs. They'll make them independent. They'll bring on the yeah. You want current? Morning caller.
Andy, good morning to you, Cuba researcher.
Go ahead, Cuba researcher.
Yes, Andy, nice program, on point. And we can see that we're getting some waking up in the society. People are realizing what is happening, which is very good. But I want to make a couple points. Now, you see, when the government ministers celebrate the appointment of Christine Kangaroo in the parliament and beat the desk, right? That's what I'm saying, and actually, they are worshipping Rowley for bringing this evil into existence and supporting him and bowing down and worshipping Rowley by saying, yes, master, we We accept this. When the media blast it out and showing you that Christine Kangaloo is this and Christine Kangaloo is that, and Rowley couldn't find nobody better, and she humble. They don't know. They do not know what is the meaning of the word humble, right? And when the media blast it out, they worshiping Rowley. Yes, Master Rowley. Yes, King Rowley. Yes, God Rowley. We worship you for bringing this evil into existence. We need this evil. That is exactly what they're doing. Revelation chapter 17 speak about a wild beast with a woman sitting on it. The wild beast with the 7 heads, and the woman is designated as a harlot, a hoe. That is in Revelation. Exactly what I tell you, that is what is in Revelation. Sitting on a wild beast with a cup in she hand full with blood. What Mr. Rowley has done to this country, President House and Office, he has turned this President House and this office into a house of hoary, like what the Revelation is saying.
But then let me ask you something. Let me ask you something for researcher. You say what Mr. Rowley do. Well, we have to start to get the points, you know. It's what we allowing Mr. Rowley to do, you know. We are the government.
Yes, because we worship.
We continue bashing on Rowley. It's about time we leave Rowley alone, you know. Because at the end of the day, Rowley is only being allowed to do what the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago are allowing him to do, you know. All right,
exactly.
But you go ahead.
Yes, so when the people worship Rowley and praise Rowley for what he is doing, he's going to continue. He turned the house into a political whole house. And what is going to happen? The government is going to call political prostitution. We don't know what is the agenda for putting Christine Kangaloo there, but it's going to manifest itself sooner or later. And then when it do manifest itself, the same people in parliament, the same media, what they will do? They put their foot in the mouth, right? But they cannot go back because they applauded. They give rise to it. They bring it into existence and help it. They didn't criticize only. They say independent. If America were to come into Trinidad and intervene in Trinidad affairs, Rowley would say that outside interference, that Trinidad and Tobago is an independent and a sovereign state, and they have no right to intervene because we are a sovereign and independent state. The office of the president is the same thing. It's an independence office.
Thank you.
Rowley and them is given the name Honorable. Honorable Rowley, Honorable Marvin. The reason why they've been given the name Honorable is because they honor to uphold the Constitution. The Constitution is the highest law in the land. It's the law that directs and governs the parliament. And when Rowley break the law, you know what it means that break the law? Commit an action against the law that is wrong, that the parliamentarian and them support. They swear to uphold. You know what it means to uphold? To put the law, the supreme law of the land above every other thing. To implement what is in the Constitution, to protect the rights, the freedom and the morality of the people. And when the parliamentarian and when you see the media support what Rowley doing, they are supporting the wrong. They are allowing Rowley to break the independent Constitution that the president have the right to be an independent person. They're not seeing it. They're not seeing that this law, this Constitution, how valuable it is. Right? If we do have a Constitution, we not a sovereignty.
You have 30 seconds again, Kuva researcher.
Yeah, so the another point I wanted to make was we're going to continue to go down this road. We're going to continue to get more poor and more poor because this government is not for the poor people. We have, the whole country have to unite. All the parties, all the members, all the groups, everybody have to come together to move this government out. Because if the country got a constitutional majority, right, we could do a referendum and we could do proportional representative. We could get that done. That could be a mandate to next government going into power. But the country have to recognize what is happening, and we can fix the constitution to deal with the problem that Rowley and them created. All these land and institution and all these things that they interfere with. The constitution could be fixed to deal with it, and Rowley them could be charged. This man they call Israel Khan. I will support him for a good attorney general because he have a good criminal background as a lawyer, and he will know.
Nice. Thank you very much. Oh boy, we'll let it make it short and sweet, please. Next caller, morning caller, where you calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
Andy, I noticed something with the president to be. She don't like to use the Garcia name at all. I don't know why. Maybe she hates her husband or she hates her father-in-law or something. I don't understand this woman, boy. Why she's not using the Garcia name? You only hearing Christine Kangaloo. Like she like the kangaroo or she hates her father-in-law?
Thank you. And that thing going and bring down my bills. That thing go and drop the gas. That thing going and organize and deal with some of them pothole and them. Boy, we in a mess in this country. We in a mess. And all to be blamed is the people of Trinidad and Tobago. The people. The people is the problem. If the people was serious, we would have about 20-25,000 people outside the parliament on Friday going day. Yeah. Morning caller, where calling from? What's the contribution on the Ground Report?
Andy, good morning, Ground Report. I just want to say, this is my thing on it. I believe that Rowley put Christine Kangaloo there, right, to be president because he could control like a puppet. And you see with this commission of inquiry, that is there for Christine Kangaloo to just sweep that under the rug, right? But I know Mr. Ramesh and the and whoever again didn't allow that. I think that is what Rowley put her there for, because Paria, he don't want Paria to go through. He don't want his friend Newman George and all of them, you know, to be dismissed. So I believe that is my take on it. And God have his timing when he will work. Don't say God, they buy out God, because God is not mocked. God have his way. You can't tell God how to do it and when to do it. There's a time and season for everything. Rowley has to enjoy his season now because it's coming to an end very soon. And the things that he planned for Trinidad and Tobago will be cancelled in the name of Jesus. Right? There's only good shall prevail and wickedness will come to an end. Right? So God have his timing to do everything, not we. We can't think God.
Thank you very much. And my good friend there, she's so right. But Almighty God help those who help themselves. And that's a fact. All of this is to divert you all from the Commission of Inquiry. Then divert you all from Faris and Nelson Gate. To divert you all from the oil, where we was getting water for oil, oil for water. And the same partner bash. Look, they come and the game back he feels. It's we the people, you know. It's we the people. We don't want nothing good. Morning caller, where calling from?
Good morning.
Because what's that something? What's that something?
Christine Kangaloo Garcia. What is the meaning of the gospel of the PNM? Is it corruption, nepotism, racism, and how to do Obia? Is that what you're talking about? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So much is going on. So much is going on. And Rowley and his government knows the people of Trinidad and Tobago so good. That's why he can say they are stupid. And you know, all ain't ready. Look how many calls I take for the morning. I say, Andy, take some calls, don't mention boo. Not one person say, Andy, are you ready? Don't forget, Thursday coming. We supposed to be going by the Parliament Freedom of Information thing. Boom. They go start to talk it now. Ready? People ready? What going on is what we want, Brits. Morning caller, where you calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
I just called the back up what you say is so right. The people of Trinidad already is stand back. 300,000 people vote for UNC. Over 300,000 probably vote for PNM. And all of them happy. But nobody ain't come out to support. Just 10%, 30,000. 1% can't come out. They can't come out.
Good morning, caller. Where you calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning? Go ahead, madman.
Yeah.
Madman, we hearing you. Go ahead.
I still studying who is making laws. Who is making laws in this country, boy?
Laws has been made in the parliament.
Yes.
Go ahead, madman.
We to go out and vote for Prime Minister. Yeah. You make the laws so we can go out and vote for Prime Minister, right? Why we can't make, why we have to vote, we supposed to be voting for President? The Prime Minister is not supposed to take somebody and say what's now.
The Prime Minister those supposed to do something. All in all the start all in roll or what? Cockroach don't belong in full party. Morning caller, where calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
I call him from the beach, man. And you hear me call your jet and you hear Malcolm X call. But it was the only two callers that ain't saying they're ready for Thursday. So I just like you, I say, hear them. I just forget about Thursday. Also to Andy, you and Mikey can Lennox to the play the best, that's UNC. I only talk about going to that red house Thursday morning. I Friday morning. I see only don't get neither. So I don't even watch it from afar.
Partner, I am my life. Why? Watch it.
I don't only mention nothing no more anyway, Andy.
Again, everybody have to do what them have to do. Everybody have to do what they have to do. And whether we did mention or ain't mention, it would have been the same result. Because the people not ready.
UNC back or what? I said UNC back. I look at the whole of the Gong Report and the pushback movement. And this one and that one. And like a handful of UNC.
Well, alright, let me be sure that here. Anybody could have mentioned going Thursday. Alright, well, let me mention something, Anderson, before I let UNC know. Wait, let me mention something here. Again, Andy Williams already knew that president thing is a done deal. Andy Williams, was not going by no red house to waste my time. But I don't mind going Thursday because that is not a done deal. I don't need a handful. I don't need 10,000-20,000 people for Thursday at all. So I didn't want to know part. I didn't want to know part of Thursday because it's a done deal.
I'm making my duty to go still. And I'll be there on Thursday. If you hear people like me and Malcolm X are calling this morning without mention Thursday, don't people forget that all. I mean, forget all the years that are happening. And I want to tell you, there's only one murder in Laventille for the year. That is really bad. That is bad. Laventille, all the poor, all the self. Why am I in the money down or what? Shoot and start back the money down, eh? All the come on me. All the car come on and the Simmons Stingray.
Thank you very much. I have to do what I have to do. Everybody have to do what they have to do. I didn't utter a thing about Friday because I knew it's a done deal. I really don't want to waste my time and I want to be involved in things that I know a few people could send a message. Just like how the few people in Beetham, when they block up the party bus shoot, they block up the highway, they block up Lady Young, they block up the main road, this cause a serious problem. I must be involved in things that mean something. Going down out there Friday when it comes to me, Andy Williams. That was a done deal. It made no sense to me. Absolutely no sense. And one of the reasons why it made no sense to me, because I knew the people was already educated with this Christine Kangaloo woman. This PNM activist that is a president now. Or to be the president now. 1 point something million people know what's going on. The opposition a week before, from the time it was announced, mentioned the wrong that the government is doing. The opposition did mention it. Kamala Prasad Bisesa went in for a beating by plenty people. Yeah. For coming out and talk about Christine Kangaloo and that is wrong, and that is a PMite, and the whole office like PNM Bali's house. Wait, Mark, all of them talk about it. Everybody know the electoral college was going in to vote on Friday gone day. I carrying the horse to the river. Kamala carried the horse to the river. And then Anderson, you know, telling me about hold their head, and when you carry them to the river, hold their head for them to drink it too. I say, let me see if it is the people who go and drink the water. Because me, if I carry you to the river, I bring you, I taught you with all the information to the river. And when you reach the river, I beg you to drink water. No, I supposed to push your head down in the water and let it stay there. Drink all the water. All. So sometimes, understand, when you're on the opposition, oh, Kamala them this, Kamala them that. When Kamala them a week, 2 weeks before, break down the dangers of this PNM activist, PNM president, that is Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley's choice. Kamala did it. Wade Mark did it. Arnold Roberts did it. Did the people come out Friday in the thousands of thousands? Sanderson, rest me with that. My focus now is just clarifying with Mr. Robert Amaru today if any correspondence, and if you will be attending on Thursday, please go to the press conference. So long as he say no correspondence and he will be attending, where I will be Thursday morning early is St. Anne's Diplomatic Center, Prime Minister Resident. That is where I will be. What I have done is just what the opposition have done for many of you. We brought the information for you, whereby the freedom of press, all you heard what Matt is saying based on the freedom of press. And I going to fight, well, not fight, but to stand up for the opportunity to be able to go to the press conferences. If not me, Robert. If not Robert, Lennox Smith. If not Lennox Smith, Michael Kerr, the ground report. If not we, Ruby, to stand up for freedom of press and the opportunity to be able to go in and ask the hard questions that the rest of those journalists and them cannot ask. They cannot ask because they go lost the work. They have the bread and butter to study. They have the family to mind. Robert Amaru had no work to lose, so he can ask the hard questions. That's my fight. I only fight too, you know. It's up to all you. I hope I ain't see a showing like what I see by the Parliament Friday for something so serious. I had to beg people to stand up for themselves. No. I know what to do. I will do what to do. My days of begging people done. The people are happy. They're happy. Don't encourage me to beg nobody to stand up for themselves. Hey, I will advocate. I will bring the information. I will signal the signal. I will say where we're going. But it's up to you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago. If you agree or disagree, if you believe it's a good cause, or if you don't think it's a good cause. Because Friday by the Parliament, when it's supposed to have about 20, 30, 40,000 people, it didn't have that. So it means the people of Trinidad and Tobago agree with Dr. Rowley, PNM activist president. Talk done. Morning caller. Where calling from?
Morning, Andy.
Good morning to you.
Morning from Polish I know you're trying, but you know this is Trinidad and now it's Carnival. And you know, as this guy has done, the country could burn down once we jam it, we really ain't care. Unfortunately. Take care.
Thank you very much for your contribution. I start to learn to really stand up to the reality, you know, of what Trinidadian and what we want and what we don't want, you know. I start to wake up and smell the coffee. My country going the way it's going because that's where the people wanted to go. Because the people of Trinidad and Tobago have no belly. Not all, but most. Don't have no belly. Telling me, morning caller, where calling from? What's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
Good morning, Andy, and the ground report, Tuna here. Andy, let me say this, and I put it up front. This week, my Wednesday, fact, I'll be 71 years of age. My health is not good. I cannot find myself in no congregation because I'm very sick. All right? But I'm there in moral support and spirit thing. I am saying this, Andy. Firstly, let me get down to the point that I want to get on. Christine Kangaloo is a stooge, and I'll tell you why I say that. You remember the statement by the Prime Minister, Keith Rowley, that the rich have to get richer? When Jawala Rambaran mentioned and exposed all the rich people who were getting all the foreign exchange, you know who they used to do that and get rid of Jawala Rambaran? Christine Kangaloo. So understand where I'm coming from. So therefore we know that she's going to do everything that all the bidding at the PNM on all issues that is relevant and pertinent and that has serial implication, as we say, maybe the Paria issue with the divers, the Nelson Gate, and plenty other issues that the PNM will want to get throughout. She will do that dirty work. Secondly, I want to say this, Andy. All the people that criticize me when I talk about Indian, but I just tell people this, I have no loyalty to them. So hell with all of them. And I'll tell you why I say that. Rishi Sukai, the Chamber of Commerce...
but when you talk about Indian, let them know you is an Indian, eh?
Yes, Andy.
All right.
Right.
That's the people who now locking on and however it go and saying, you know, so they will have an understanding of why you're breaking it down, the way you're breaking it down and however it go.
He is one of the Shashawana Chamber of Commerce who always talking about the crime situation, business closing down, and all the problems and the corporation not getting money to do road repairs and all the other things. But yet still here it is, you jump on a PNM bandwagon. Secondly, you have this next one, Baliram Maharaj. I think he owning Hearty Food, I think it is. And all them groceries and things, ADM and all them in an Arima and all of that. Praising the government for appointing Christine Kangaloo. All these are financiers and supporters of the PNM, you know, Andy. Let me tell all you straight. And these fellas and them, when they was protesting for when Kamla was in power, Baliram Maharaj and them, about building the hospital in Arima and whatnot. Look at all this nonsense going on today. You hear them fellas and them? Nothing. Farmer Dial Singh, the ex-Indian, I don't know, I think he related to Terence Dial Singh, as an independent senator. You had that position as one of the head of the Joint Select Committee to call, to summons the people who were involved in that thing with the fiasco the withdrawal of the Police Service Commission bill for the appointment of a police commissioner. You had the authority to summon the president, the prime minister, and all those who were involved in that fiasco. And you know what you did? You did absolutely not one blasted thing, Varmadial thing, but you support the government in terms of appointing Christine Kangaloo. And let me get to the final point, Andy. You see all them shameless UNC supporters who they vote for spoiled ballot. All they should go in front of a mirror and stand up and face your family and ask them, if I have a conscience, and I'll tell you why I say that, Andy, all of them should go, them three of them should go and commit political suicide. Not political, but commit suicide. Because I'll tell you why. Before the voting took place, the Speaker of the House announced that anybody who feel that they have spoiled their ballots, you can so request fresh ballots. It will be issued to you. You want to tell me three big, hard black persons who are supposed to be educated didn't know that the ballot spoiled? Because what, you did something wrong on the ballot? What was questionable? But you see, they did it deliberate, because don't I made three. It means that they conspired to do this deliberate, Andy. And if they were so think that they wasn't sure, they would have go back and request a new ballot. But they didn't do it. So therefore, I am saying that these three people, and I'll tell you something, Andy, God is working in a mysterious way. They're going to show up who these people are, you know. Because here why? The conscience will prick them. And they will come out, they will move in a different kind of, a cool way. Because they realize that, hey, you know, they're going to be watched by things. All the people, they are not suspicious of who. But because of the action, the guilt will show in their face.
30 seconds again, my brother, you go ahead.
That they have betrayed the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And I am calling on Kamala to summon a national executive meeting and summon all those who were supposed to vote in that election and ask the question. You have to come out with the hard thing now. Read the riot act. Could those people who ballots were spoiled, could they come forward and say anything? Ask President, put them to the sword. You understand? Because I am telling you this. We can't afford to be put to trust. All you can be doing what they're doing every day on the radio station and making a sanctimonious call for people to be trustworthy and honest and whatnot. And the people who we have in the parliament betraying us, Andy, they are traitors. They are traitors. And Kamala, call a meeting with those people, all those who were supposed to vote, and let us find out. Let me see if they have the gall, the gumption to come out and say, well, look, my ballot was spoiled. And why it is then that you didn't ask for a new one, because that was, you were entitled to that. Understand what I'm saying, Andy? This is nothing, no ordinary thing, you know, Andy.
Thanks so much. And you're so correct, Mr. Tunapuna. You're so correct. Let's go to the lines. We want to take as much calls as possible. Morning caller, where calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning? Caller.
Andy, my current come back, calling on people, come out in all the numbers, because you know what? I called on the station this morning and I told you all that my current gone here and took my current away from me. You know what? I got it back. The current came back. So you see, 104.7 is the number one in the land. And I'm calling on everybody, come out in your numbers at the Diplomatic Center Thursday at 10 o'clock. Come out in all your numbers. I will be there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh boy, again, remember we will be confirming that. Today I'll be confirming that with Robert Amar to see if he will be there. Let me hear what is the correspondent. If we get the opportunity to go in when I'm not having to do all of that. Let's see. Morning caller, where calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
Yes. Good morning, Gong Report. Look, listen to me. I need to organize to get some Zabuka. Anybody who have a Zabuka tree, because listen, I have a chutney coming up, and the chutney is based on saying how the high food prices in the country is, like the pepper, the Zabuka, the planting, the patch oil. So anybody who willing to help man contribute, that would be very nice. The reason why I'm not buying it is because I don't want it to eat. I wanted to use it as a presentation on stage. Okay? And the next thing, I will also need some money.
Yeah, but when you get it after...
Listen to me. You will talk after. I will also need to get some money, right? So let me explain how the money is going to be used, right? The outfit is 5 something.
Hey, you come off my set on my radio now. You fast sell out a place with yourself or what? You're telling me about I can't talk. You come here, you begging for Zabaka. Eh? And then all I wanted to ask is, you say when you want to eat, you just want it as props. Zabaka is an expensive thing. So even if it is alright, somebody give you Zabaka, would you not put it right because obviously it's good Zabaka to give? Or you have to eat it? So don't come here and come around me with that kind of stupidness. You want to use this program back for your Zabaka for your props and then want to talk to the pit bull you want? You mad or what? Like somebody and tell you who's me or what? You interfere with me, I disinterfere with your back boy. Go on ISA station and beg for your Zabaka. Go Balize house. Just one of the props on that big mansion Balize house there. Go get a fan load of Zabaka. Fast with yourself. You telling me about shot? Morning caller, where you calling from? Fast with yourself. Morning caller. Go ahead caller, morning. Nice. I'm now getting through the don't need blocking up the lines. Go ahead caller, morning caller.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox, Cuff, Mikey, and to everybody out there. A pleasant good morning. Andy, if you don't toe the line, the Coastal Nostra will kill you politically. So you see why the 48 of them had to toe the line. You understand? Yeah. Because they need your job. But you see, that is democracy in the UNC. Right? You give them a conscience vote who want to vote, vote how you want. Then you ain't gonna see that in the PNM because they will kill you politically. We heard Rowley say it over and over. And we've seen it coming to pass. The independent senators had to fight for their job. They had to fight for the position there. Right? So all who want to talk about what is happening, they go right there. All can voice all your opinion. But this is what it is.
Not only that, whole week, 2 weeks, Wade Mac, Kamala, the UNC have been advocating, saying the dangers. But people want to say about the UNC this. Do people come out? So that's why I'm saying.
Nobody with half of them don't have mouth to talk to run. You understand? I don't care who want to say what they want to say about me. Do business with me. Andy, as you write, every day you're hearing it. Right? That the 20th is the vote, the 20th is the vote. Who didn't want to come out as a business is the same thing they're doing at the RIC. This has affected everybody, not only UNC people. It has affected everybody. But I don't know why PNM people, I don't know, like they zip them out, their tongue it's made of wood now, that they can't talk, they are pip, they can't say a word. But Stefan Rees said it nicely. He said everybody talking about the UNC, they're quiet, they're not teeth, they ain't doing this, they ain't doing that thing. But when you look at what's going on at the RIC, where are all the MPs? Where are the 41 MPs and them that's supposed to be sitting here? Right? Is everybody this thing is going to affect? And only not coming out, why? Only don't want to upset the PNM card? And you hear the next one, Marvin Gonzalez, the minister man, talking about who want to revive the political career. He better fight hard for you own. Because he like Forrest Gump. He did no leaks. Leaks prevented the proper flow of water. Right? That's the nonsense that's going on. But I also want to lash out this morning at the moderator for the Presbyterian Church, talking about Christine Kangaroo. Her Christianity will guide her. What Christianity? Did that same Christianity guide her in Parliament when she ill-treated the UNC opposition and them? Did that Christianity guide her to do what she did to Jawala? They waited until Kamala went on holidays to do what it is they do. Where is a conscious woman? And the court proved that you were wrong. You were wrong in what you did. Where was your Christianity then? She don't get her like she's a Christian. not for the things that comes out of her mouth. And to hear the FAB, the PNM women's arm and them, to hear them praise the kangaroo, you would swear that she discovered the solution for domestic violence and child abuse. That I think after the presidency, they should nominate her for the Nobel Peace Prize. Because she's so gifted and talented. Oh my God, it was sickening to hear them. And up to now, all this time, this woman in office, part of the FAB, and you never hear even the women's arm and them, not one they came out against domestic violence or child abuse in this country. As a matter of fact, nothing. Look at the crime rate, and that's not bothering them. But you come to praise up this woman? Look, woman, go to hell, you hear? Because all is the same thing. All they cut from the same cloth. None can tell you how to come back, but all they could do is to praise up for what? To go now and make President House Balize House. PNM has brought Balize House into disrepute. Into disrepute. And I want to tell the Victoria's Secret models and them from Balize House that on your chat this morning.
Affiliates trying to say the PNM have brought the President House into dispute.
Yeah.
Yes,
what I said, Andy, what I said.
They say PNM brought Balize House into dispute.
Yeah. They brought the
President House.
Sorry, I stand corrected. The President House into disrepute by putting an activist as a president. A known activist. Nobody knew what Paula May Weeks was until she did that thing with the merit list. And she never came out and said a word about it. Right? Everybody thought that she was neutral. But she proved she wasn't neutral. And you all openly put a PNM activist to sit there. And to all those on your chat this morning, the most corruption, all they keep forgetting, the PNM was in office since 1956. They had a little break. And when they come back out, Manning started the ball rolling with the church in Guanapo and that diplomatic center and all the corruption that he was in. Right? Coming to talk about a project manager. And then Rowley. All you want to talk about Kamala? Rowley is the king of corruption now. With no procurement. He butchered the procurement. He cut it up, he lied and said as soon as they get into office, he will pass it. Paula passed through President, though she never passed it. Look at and look, this one coming out, she'll never pass it. They cut up everything for their friends and finances and family to benefit. And they want to talk corruption, talk about the 500 plus recusals from the PNM. I keep telling all you, when all you want to throw stones on Balize House, Glass House, is boulders coming back. Take care, Andy, and have a good one.
Thank you very much. So you the people of Trinidad and Tobago, don't make up all your mind to organize and then always want to be on the opposition. The opposition this, the opposition that, the opposition talk about this PNM activists becoming a president. How much all without I saying go down by Red House Friday went. How much? Come on now, man. Let me be real, eh? But take a few more calls before I take a break, eh? I talking serious thing too. Sorry that is a lady. I don't like to go on so women, you know. They call about avocados, avocado thing. They jump in my head and tell me don't ask you a question. You ain't want the avocado to eat whatever. Nobody gonna get nobody no avocado if it's not to eat. So say you will like avocados to eat, but you want some to abuse or proper whatever. You come here and play a tune of this program and no avocado and like wrongly them send you over. Morning caller, where are you calling from?
Morning to all living people.
Hey, Malcolm X.
Andy.
Go ahead, Malcolm X.
I want to know the mothers of all demonstration will be on Thursday. If it's only 10 people there, we'll be there to show if it's lock up, if it's whatever it is. Mr. Amar and the democracy of Trinidad and Tobago have to stand. Trinidad and Tobago, all who looking for excuse, all who don't want to come and remain stupid, it's just a matter of time. You all will see what is darkness, but light always over darkness. Andy, Mr. Koff, Mighty K, and Lennox Smith, be prepared. I am wearing all white because I'm coming pure, and my brother Andy from the Beatum And the people from Bataria, Sawan, surroundings who know Malcolm X, if one person from each area come out, that will be the disciples that will be counted. All you have a blessed day and long live Trinidad and Tobago, and get rid of this wicked, evil forces. But evil only lasts for a while. I want all you to remember the material in Tobago that the Prime Minister was so bold-faced to go and move off the port with Emily Elias and say, but that was his stockpile at Trinidad and Tobago. You can't stop a dog from sucking egg. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Next caller, morning caller, where you calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
Good morning, Andy Lennox, Mikey Cuff, Trinidad and Tobago. Andy, I would like to know if the Paula May Weeks will get she pension on time and all she remuneration package for retirement, while the other citizens who retire had to go through hell, brimstone and fire to get a little pittance for the month. But then again, as you say, foul
Cockroach don't belong in foul party. Paula May Weeks is a foul. She going and get all of that. All the senior citizens were still waiting for the pension, and they're waiting for this, and they're waiting for that. Hey, know all your place. Know all your place. All you will get that after Paula May Weeks. That to make sure the lock she money first. Don't get vexed. Go ahead.
And the little $1,000, what they're supposed to get, and the little inducement to mama guide them. You see, it is old talk. Just like how when you're quoting a young girl, when they go wrong, hey, I'll get this and I'll get that. Wait there, boy. Tomorrow. So everything is tomorrow, while they run away with the treasury. So as I always say, Mugabe did love the people so much that when he died, his wife was the richest person in Nigeria. And we, the people, you see it, and that's only talk, and they like to talk. Because all the pedophile rings, the Nikon accident, and the Paria incident, everything is just behind we know. But what you have to say, Andy, when Marshall Monday, when Cass Avenue time, we go down protest to get people going free, and you'll see how much might come out.
So truth. Thank you very much, Mr. Faizabad. Oh boy. Cockroach don't belong in foul party. Yes, Paula May Weeks go get handled real early. Don't worry about all the soul people, all the who cool, all the self-weight. All the get all the pension and all they get on the next timing. But let the foul and them eat first. Morning, caller.
Morning.
Country, the politics in this country is, look, if you take one Muslim and you give him a big position in the PNM, you know you have all the Muslim heading for PNM. In my experience with them, I know them. I link with them people, and I can tell you that all of them head for PNM. So they just think in this country. So where we going? So when Tunapuna talk about Indian this and Indian that, and everything is Indian. So it's not supposed to have Indian in the PNM. Why? This is Trinidad. It's supposed to have people anywhere they want to be. Every Indian businessman, I know a good few of them, they say they won't vote nobody else but PNM because of the freedom that they have. When they bring in this and how to get this and how to get that. I talk to them and they tell me so. That's why they support the PNM, and all Indian businessmen and their family leaders vote PNM. So what Tunapunas be talking about Indian, it have African in the UNC. Plenty African it have. Plenty supporters. I want you to stop this, to stop Tunapuna. Indian this and that, Indian. I have Indian blood in me. I have Indian blood in me too. Yeah? Not you alone. So let me tell you something, Tunapuna. Shut your damn mouth and talk right.
So Trinidad and Tobago, let me go for a quick break and come back. While I take that break, let me find out now from Robert Amar if you get any correspondence in 104.7 more FM, getting the opportunity to send a representation or representative to this Thursday press conference, cabinet press conference Thursday morning. So I will know how to operate and what to do. Because I say, I am only going to be involved in things where I know when I get involved in it, it says something. Pushback 1. The PNM mainstream media. It says something, and although 30 sacrifice, 30 people get locked up. That court case might be still going on today. But all social media, all mainstream media, all PNM media, everybody that know Pushback 1 was going on by the Savannah. Pushback 2. Tear gassing, the tear gas a lot of people. But it wasn't 30,000-40,000 people. And we had a very serious impact. And we make aware the people of Trinidad and Tobago our determination to stand up for our rights. And we suffer the consequences and stand up for our rights. Are you ready? Or do I have to beg you all to stand up for yourselves? What it is? We go for a break and come back. When we come back, more right here on the Gong Report. We'll be back.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Shiny and Ari Restaurant, number 67, Western Main Road, St. James, opposite Standard. For breakfast daily, Monday to Sunday, from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. On the menu, sada roti, Friday, roast beef, pie, coffee, tea, Milo, vegetable pizza, pancakes with assorted vegetables. Lunch specials daily from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Chicken pilau, $25. Assorted lunch from $25 to $40. Soup specials and crab and dumpling. Delivery of food available. Dinner a la carte on the pavement from 6 p.m. until burgers, chicken sandwich, hot dogs, fries and chicken, nuggets, shrimp burger, gyros, and anything else you can think about. Call 382-9347 to place your order 7 days a week.
Come home, it's all you need. A little bit of city in the country. Sangre Grande is the place to be. DG Homes gives you luxury. Affordable, brand new. DG Homes come shining through. Step into reality, a home of possibilities. Dreams come true, it could be you. DG Homes, modern, luxurious living for all.
Looking for good quality tires, wheels? The place to be. Racetrack Wheels. Recognized as the #1 wheel center in the Caribbean. Customer satisfaction at its best. We are the sole distributor for the top performing tires. Salem, Atrezzo, and Achilles tires. Truck and off-road tires also available. Over 2,000 different styles to choose from at our showroom. So come in and check us out today. Get your vehicle outfitted by the professionals. Racetrack Wheels. 3D computerized alignment, wheel balancing, and nitrogen services provided at all 3 locations. 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, 82 Bethany Road, Buku, Tobago, and 64 South Main Road, Chase Village. For further information, contact us at 642-1539-285-9168. You won't regret it. Better be safe than sorry, guys.
This carnival season, Royal Castle cater for we with the Carnival Mega Meal.
Yes, 12 pieces of chicken with that nice local seasoning, 6 real tasty sides, and a 2-liter Coke. It's the ideal meal for you and your crew when you're liming. Plus, try the juicy royal wings and golden chicken nuggets. All with Trini flavor to the bone. It's Royal Castle for Carnival. It's our culture and it's our taste.
There's a new drink that's transforming what you expect from a beverage. U-Juice is 100% natural and has the power of red ginseng, turmeric, ginger, and the world's strongest antioxidant, astaxanthin. Your new favorite drink has arrived. U-Juice, en route to the ultimate you.
U-Juice. And when me drink, we got a natural boost.
Restyles Funeral Home Company Limited. Services include cremation, burial, embalming, human remains repatriation, tents, and grave markers. At Restyles Funeral Home, you can stay in the comfort of your own home and be assured that all your funeral needs are met, from the time your loved one passes on to the day of burial or cremation, which simply means we do registration, acquire death certificates, and much more. We are on call 24 hours, 350-3626 or 218-5104.
Coming to the Queen's Park Savannah. It's a celebration for you. A celebration for her. Soca for her. Friday, February 3rd. Featuring with the A-Team Band. Nadia Batson and Sass. The world's biggest soca superstars.
Excellent! Here what's going on. I'm gonna be live. Who? EA, yes, me, and many more.
Special guests and surprises. With your bumper. Get tickets now at islandetickets.com and caches nationwide. Soca for her.
Is it me or the weather that have you feeling so? From the time I see I want to put the work on you.
Friday, February 3rd. Savannah, we coming. Soca for her.
6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Join Andy Williams, Michael Kerr, and Lennox Smith, the Ground Report team on M1047 as they rip apart the lies, half-truth, and misinformation that the mainstream media never discuss. The Ground Report. Hard-hitting, informative, undiluted, uncompromising, and unfiltered. Monday to Friday on M104.7 FM. Get the raw facts before making any life-changing decisions. Only on The Ground Report.
Home is where you can foster new memories, where you can rejuvenate. Home is where love is, a peace of mind. Home is a house with a land to expand. Home is at the serene Guacano Park or the gated sanctuary of Ella Vista Gardens. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, indoor laundry, and private parking. Starting at $1.275 million, Home is DG Homes, Sangre Grande, 691-5659, 721-9186 or 379-8999. DG Homes, modern and luxurious living for all.
2023 is our year. On Friday, 27th January, the More FM team is having our annual Carnival Pavement Line. More FM presents the official launch of the School of Carnival.
Well, you know More FM Pavement Line is the real thing.
Of course! This year will be phenomenal. Bring out your crew to support your song. All the 147 icons and veterans will be there. Young icons will be playing. There will be live performances. This event starts at 6 p.m. sharp in front of More FM Studio, 177 Trackreed Road, Woodbrook. So calling East, West, Central, and South. Come out. Come out. School of Carnival Pavement Line. All More FM fans, come down and let's have a good time. Friday, 27th January. Pavement Line in front of More FM.
Hitman Howie T presents his Carnival Cooler Cruise. Soca I Love. Soca I Love. Sunday, 5th February on the Paramaster. Tell me about work in the morning, unless we talking hard work. Wine and jam, wine up on a gun. Morning, 9 a.m., sailing 10 to 2 p.m. Featuring with your DJs, Reese T and DJ Mikkel, King Kabuki, beats by Robin and Kevin Baker, and DJ Carlsong Vibes from Vancouver, alongside the hitman Howie T.
Go try stop me, I's a professional.
Early bird tickets are $150, general $200. Get them now at Bobby's Bar Europe, Amanda's Grill, Excellent City Port Bay, Sour Team, Sion's Bar San Fernando, Caliente Bar Europe, Fats International, Trinity Mall, and Arima, Caps Bar Europe, and Roadside Cafe San Juan. So pack those coolers and get your teams ready for Soca I Love 2023, Sunday, 5th February.
It's Judges Night at the Kaiso Caravan on the 27th of January 2023, 8 p.m. sharp at the Roslyn Hall and Lounge, Zonville Road, Tunapuna. Come and be entertained by Johnny King, Scrunter, Cardinal, Stinger, Elon Francis, Rexy Susie, Valley, Impulse, Ninja, Asha Kamachi, and much more entertainment. MC Godfrey Pierre, chorus by Caravan Gems, music by Ricardo and the Sunshine Band. Admission $100 at the door. Remember, the judges are coming on the 27th. Come out and support the caravan.
From the producers of Stranded by the Pool comes another epic calendar event in Carnival. Hard, fair, hard, fair.
Boy, no small fret, let me extend my apologies.
This one will be bigger, brighter, and closer to you. Carnival Thursday, February 16th at the most tropical venue in Arima.
So all soca people put your 2-1 in the air.
The massive sensational Sammy Seafood Plus Main Road, Cleveland Woods in Arima, featuring some of the biggest soca artists and DJs for the season. Hurry, get your limited $200 tickets now. Tickets available at Bobby's Bar Europe, Fats International, Trinity Mall, and Arima, the new La Luna Bar Aruka, and at the venue Sensational Sammy Seafood. Gates open at 9 p.m. All coolers must be in before midnight, and we are fetching till morning. Call 752-9911 for delivery. Brought to you by the promoters of Stranded by the Pool, Sensational Sammy, and more. 104.7 FM.
Meet me in the Barakad.
Kaiser House presents the Barakad 2023.
All your week coming.
Starring 24 of the nation's most talented new and veteran Kaisonians.
The real Kaiso boy.
It's theater, dance, carnival characters, live band, eats, drinks, and plenty good Kaiso. Queen's Park, Savannah, January 27th to February 17th, 2023.
For more info, call 352-9474 or 303-7304. Get on bad. Meet me in the Barakad.
Are you stressed and worried with problems? Then meet Priest Muniswamy. He is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationships, love, business, job, health, removes all negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck as well as lifelong protection. Call Priest Muniswamy now at 282-8483. That's 282-8483 for your appointment today.
Come to Sheltec for your everyday gaming needs. Get your eShop, PSN, Roblox, and Steam cards. Also get the latest PS5, PS4, Xbox, and Switch games. We have everyday specials, 2 for $500 on games for everyone. Shop online at sheltechelectronics.com and get even more discounts. Visit us at 11 to 13 Frederick Street, Capital Plaza, Port of Spain. Come to Sheltec for your everyday gaming needs.
Sandy Grandy, the Kaiso Caravan coming! Yes, we're coming to the Majestic Guard, 1.25 mile mark, Oropouche Road, Sandy Grandy, on Friday the 3rd of February, 2023, 8 p.m. We will be there. We coming with Johnny King, Cardinal, Scrunter, Bally, Stinger, Eunice Peters, Elon Francis, Sexy Susie, Anthony Johnson, D'Alberto, Impulse, Sheldon Nugget, Prince Unique, Tiny, Asha Kamachi, Ninja, Kid Kalaloo, Sayo, Slick, Young Rose, Keisha Stewart, Sweet D. There'll also be extempo by Lady Africa and Lingo. MC Godfrey Pierre. Background vocals by the Caravan Gems. Music by Ricardo and the Sunshine Band. Get your tickets at the door or call 304-8090. Sandy Grandy, the Majestic going on my show.
Looking to complete your home or business project? Well, the place is Michelin Hardware. We carry a large selection of roofing and plumbing supply, lumber, steel, water tanks, tools, bridge, and more. Get your sand, gravel, sand fill by the bag, yard or load. No one beats our prices. Visit us at MNR Building, number 97, Eastern Main Road, Aruka, or call 646-2144. WhatsApp 327-7761. Michelin Hardware.
Are you disappointed by astrologers and pundits? Then meet third generational Pandit Narasimha. He uses traditional methods and gives solutions in problems like marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all negativity, black magic, bad luck permanently. Specialist in reuniting with your ex. Call Pandit Narasimha 359-3939. That's 359-3939.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Disclaimer. More FM Limited, its owners and associates, accepts no responsibility for statements made by the talk show hosts or their guests. More FM Limited does not endorse any of the information provided during this commercially booked segment as the truth. That you have to judge for yourself. We, however, reserve the right to question statements made. But in this time of misinformation, government-controlled media, and corruption, it is sometimes hard to get the truth. But we must try. It is not our intention to discriminate or annoy anyone. We believe it is our constitutional right to free speech, to voice our opinion, and our duty to the population and country to expose the truth. More FM Limited takes no responsibility for the opinions of others.
The Ground Report, the Ground Report.
The government of Trinidad and Tobago is not closing down Petrotrin.
The Ground Report, the Ground Report.
I would think that they've been very clear that all the employees of Petrotrin will exit the company. All.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Stand your ground. Push back.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. Time check. It's approximately quarter to the hour of 9 o'clock or to 9 o'clock. And you're listening to the Ground Report. In studio, yours truly, the Pitbull of radio and Director Cuff. But again, I had to touch base with a respected one to hear what's up. And knowing that a very influential person, truthful person, a person that is say it as it is, because they are being guided by their mighty God. Which is my brother researcher. Nice. I just putting that link together. Here in the midst of from last year to now, and in the new year with all what going on, all the current affairs. Where is our brother researcher? One head is at this point in time. A pleasant good morning to you, my brother. And let me say Happy New Year on radio. Yeah, let me say Happy New Year on radio. Wow, let me make sure I ain't get that link here. Just now, researcher, again that link there. Wow, nice. I suppose I had that link there, man. Nice. I ain't got it yet. Wow. Let me take out that call by the time. I'll call back with researcher now. Let me take a morning call. Where are you calling from? What's it called? Yeah, go ahead.
You see them three people who vote spoil the ballot?
they belong to Judas family. Them. That was deliberately done. Everybody know that. We only want to call the election, but he's trying to break Kamala's spirit. Because she see that. But Kamala is a strong woman. We know that. He can't break that woman's spirit. He know if he call an election now and Kamala leads any party, it's Lakeside first time he go get it. They try all out. They want Maharaj, this one, that one. I can't remember the name. They want to move Kamala, but they can't. And as long as Kamala there, and the go report here, let him call it now. You see when the crowd was protesting outside your house? The man standing right when they booing him. When they was booing Rowdy and boy, Rowdy was going standing right for them. Like he really losing it. I say to Kamala, hold on, they have no choice. They have to call the election just now. Because this country needs all drums. It's just a matter of time the whole country collapses, you know. And you see all the people who are walking on it and begging on the road and all this thing, they were run by Kamala. She will get so much of vote. She will be a mean. Them in the upper echelons, them looking at.
Thank you very much. And you are so right. Many people or the PNM government is moving all how to break spirits. And they have break a lot of spirits, you know, they break. I ain't gonna lie, the dictatorial behavior have broken a lot of spirits. But spirits, where they can't break, they ain't break the pitbull spirit. Yeah, they ain't break researcher number one spirit. It have plenty spirit. The PNM real break. Beat down people into submission. Not to keep that drive, that passion, that fight. They're trying all how to break down Kamala's spirit. You keep it up, keep it up. That Judas among you too, but at the end of the day, don't let nothing break your spirit, Kamala Prasad Bisesa. Don't let nothing do that. Researcher, pleasant good morning to you.
Morning, my brother. Morning to everybody out there. Morning, Director Cop, Lennox, Mikey, my brother Andy. Morning.
Yes. Well, we know that the government and what you ought to do, which is God work, that nothing ain't gonna break your spirit. So what your spirit bringing to the table for the people of Trinidad and Tobago this morning, they know hearing your voice, I think first time for the new year. You go ahead, my brother.
Boy, well, you know, anytime thing that affecting the poor people, the average man, the peasants as they look at us sometimes apparently. You know, back in the days during just before the French Revolution and the king and the queen, they were more or less tyrants. They couldn't care less what the people ate. They taxed them to poverty and the like. And then a day came and the people stood up. And that is how we had the French Revolution. But you see, Trinidad and Tobago, I being real honest, boy, I find we just relax, boy. I bounced up a Venezuelan fella the other day, working by a mechanic garage. And the man he said, watch that, he said, you see exactly what going on, the climate in Trinidad and Tobago, how we just lax and everything cool and it's a cool scene. And it have lawyers, it have former policemen from Venezuela down here right now. It have a teacher, I know, he mixing hard concrete every day. We in Trinidad and Tobago believe that this is far from us. This could never happen. A day can come when just so your dollar on par with the US dollar, or as we have it right now, 7-1, and then we just get up a morning and here's $1,000 $50 for a US dollar. And the money in your pocket can't buy nothing. When will people wake up? The 1% taking advantage. Me ain't encouraging nobody to go and buy them snacks and them with all them set of chemicals in it, but I just wanted to see something. Go and buy one of the snacks on the shelf from Sunshine Snacks. Abel, Ata Lockjack. Go and buy. You can actually count the number thing in the pack. Yet every day you walk in the grocery or the parlor, it going up by $1, it going up by $5. Just so, whoop. And now they coming and threatening property tax. Now they coming and boy, they raising electricity. We not seeing, we not getting no blight by the grocery, nothing. We ain't getting no raise up pay and the Williams. People ain't seeing what going on, boy. People still praising this man, no, boy. The doctor, Dr. Rowley, laughing and happy. The Venezuelans say we was just sure. We didn't business. Oh, it hang it swing. I could still push my hand in my pocket and buy something. A day is coming. All these hundreds of millions of US dollars. Remember them taken from banks and from private sector. A day is coming that the people of Trinidad and Tobago going to feel it now. The Venezuelans feel it. You know what it is to leave the comfort of your home, boy, and to leave the comfort of your car sometimes. Just be an issue, boy. A man car break down for a week and he traveling and he catching in nenen, boy. He stand up in City Gate and only studying. Oh God, but I wonder if this mechanic go down this car today, boy. The comfort of your car is one thing. The comfort of your home, Keith Rowley threatening the comfort of your home right now with property tax. I dream it the other day, no boy. I dream a corner wait at a school and a parlor I grew up since I was a youth man. I grew up, I know this lady in the parlor there. I dream only bulldoze, no boy. 1% moving in, no brother. We see it, we want it, we get it, no. And people want to sit down and play party politics, boy. People have to wake up, boy. I just sit down and hear these RIC men sit down there and beating their chest on them. It's because why? They're living on perks. Kid Rowley don't know what it is to pull up in the gas station and tell them full the 3 Prado in the convoy and the 2 police vehicles in the convoy. He don't know what it is to pull up and have to pull out the wallet and see $200 in the wallet and studying if they to stop in the grocery to buy some for each train home crying. If they to pay the bill. If I go see the landlord when I'm passing. If the woman in the shop where I'm going, if she go see me. Or I had to put gas so I could still move to make a hustle. Keith Rowley don't know about that, brother. Colin member don't know about that. We had to pay that bill. Yeah, drop it in the ministry now. yeah, fully tanks there, fully vehicles there for me, please. We have to pay that bill. They don't give me nothing. They come in and jump in, man, about inspection. So driver, they come out license of 18 pothole, badang. Bending cradle, mashing up suspension, busting way 2 tires one time. People park up on the side of the road with their hazard light on. Keith Rowley don't know about that. But we yet still saying no and see that the Prime Minister, good friend, come in possession of a company that was under the Massey Holdings umbrella that is majority owned, or let me be categorically correct when we're speaking on this station, that the biggest percentage or the biggest shareholder in the company in Massey is none other than the National Insurance Board of Trinidad and Tobago, not of Keith Rowley, not of the 1%, it's the people own it. I passed in South Park Mall the other day, and my mind when I say, boy, look at this now, boy. I say, when this advantage got done, boy. I say, we come like the people in France, boy. We the peasants, boy. We are the peasants. These men and them just taxing the living daylight out of we, boy. And the 1% just have a free ride. Every year, John Abuda, chairman of Endeavour Holdings, writing in the remarks, well, you know, that's a smooth ride for we. We don't have no tax to pay for now and for the next 5 years, and then we have our next 5 years again at 50%. So we got to go. We making profit. This is the same Endeavor Holdings that the Aboods and them who running in conjunction with Rahale, who the same Aboods who running Amalgamated and was getting all them hundreds of millions. The same Global Medical Response that getting all these hundreds of millions. They don't give you nothing free. You go license office now, you had to fine $500. You're running hot because every time you make about $300 in your pocket, you had to go and spend it back to make sure the train can reach the school. Van driver watching you. Everybody out there know what I talking about now. Me asking, you know, who want to play Dotish and play, they know what's going on. They know and they're feeling it. And me going to face the maxi or the taxi or the woman in the shop and ball eyes at PNM, that can't cut it. We have to rise above that level. It's time to put down party politics in countries which are largely one ethnicity. So you telling me we so really stupid in this modern era to be divided by this thing called ethnicity? You realize me as a race? It only have one human race. It have no multiple races. God make all races of one red blood. It's in the Bible. You understand? Whether it's albino, whether you're what, whether you're blue, whether you're black, whether you're white, you belong to the human race made by God. No alien make you, no man who come and form no pyramid and drop you here. You understand? Just so, boop. No. We are fearfully and wonderfully made by God. I alone had this fingerprint. I alone had this eye scan. You ain't realizing it's by design, boy. Yet you sit down there and making race. Race something that, race and religion is the two things in the world that has divided people. When God ain't had time with none. Because God make all men and all men had to worship one God. All men had to serve one God. You could do what you want, you could spin it, you could twist it, you could do what you want. You could ball you come from monkey. You could ball you evolve, you could say what you want. You have to serve the ever-living God. It's time to put down this ethnic divide. It's time to stop that. The only people benefiting are the politicians and the 1% who control the wealth. They make the decisions to decide if they pay tax or not, apparently. I don't know. I don't know. Understand what I'm saying? When you could hear about boasting that he ain't paying no corporation tax and that caused to increase the profit for the year, the profit margin, but you hearing him bird balling, giving a tax amnesty, well, you better cough up all your money. Who ain't sending their tax return? Watch now. I go deal with all you, I go lick all you up. But the men who own all Price Plaza and all them super farm chain and all them things, them don't have to pay no money. The men who own all the South Park and the Grand Bazaar Mall, where Sabga collecting over $90,000 a month. I don't deal with talk now, I just deal with facts. Over $90,000 a month rent from McDonald's alone. 60-something thousand from Republic Bank down in the back. You could imagine about Naipaul paying there. And these men, I not hearing Keith Rowley talking about going to tax them for property tax, but you coming by hungry me to push your hand in my pocket. Boy, Keith Rowley, boy, God will deal with you. Everybody have a blessed day, boy.
Thanks so much, brother researcher. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. While I wait on Rhea, and that's not love. Remember, today is Monday. Thanks so much, brother researcher. It's all about the people. The lines are open. Yes, the lines are open. The numbers to call 229-0251, 229-0251, 239-5120, 239-5120. A WhatsApp call only to 366-3053. 366-3053. Well, I'm sure that researcher is not discouraged. Just like how they're trying to discourage Kamala Prasad Bisasa. They're trying to discourage Andy the Pitbull. Me? Discourage? The more wickedness they're doing, is the more courage I have. I thought that it discouraged Lennox Smith because I knew him this morning. But they didn't discourage him. He had some things that he had to do. So PNM doing a good job in discouraging good people. Look at how people only you stay here calling the radio program. Look at how fighters only you stay here. Anybody only not hearing is the people that the PNM discourage the win and the winning. Let's go to the lines. Morning caller, where are you calling from?
Andy, good morning, sir, and good morning to the listening public. But that gentleman they call researcher, he should be given a medal, a golden medal for that kind of information that he brings to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and also internationally.
Yes, yes, loud and clear, partner. You go ahead.
Yeah, now, Andy, people in this country really, if we do not wake up, it's time for we to hit the streets, Andy. Andy, all the information you just get it direct from research. I pray that God give him much more health and strength and knowledge to bring more information as he bring it rightly to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And we have to unite, as we say, one race, the human race. We are all Trinbagonians, Andy. And we have to stand up and fight against this evil man they call Dr. Christopher Keith Rowley. We have to stand up and fight, Andy, otherwise we days are numbered, Andy. Praise the Lord, researcher. God bless you. And Andy, God bless the station for bringing all these true facts to the Trinidad and Tobago blessed land. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you very much. I find these days, I find it's time to be like just Pitbull alone on the radio, boy. On a morning, boy. What, boy? I only hope Rowley Lekoto jumping working and nobody else. I only hope that the missing factors on the ground report program and let Rowley deter them. I hope they still have the belly to fight. I hope they still have the belly to stand up for poor people. But I want to believe eventually Almighty God will touch the missing elements or the missing chains of the ground report in the morning. A chain is as strong as its weakest link. Rowley boy, you get through, you know, with plenty people. But if it's one person, you ain't getting through it over my dead body. Boy, it's every morning songs have a breath of life in me. And I have the opportunity to grace this radio station 104.7 More FM. You will hear my voice from 6 to 9. And if you see, they say, go till 10, I go till 10. If they say go till 11, I go till 11. If they say go till 12, in bringing the information to the people, in bringing this fight to the people, I will go till 12. God is good. You ain't get through with the Pitbull. Morning caller, where you calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report?
Maruga, Andy.
Go ahead, Maruga.
Yeah, Rowley can't break my spirit, boys. No, nothing like Rowley. I hear on the news a while ago there. I read on the papers where today or tomorrow you have what they call a hush money. You hear about it? Hush money he passing some hush money. So when the people get that hush money, they wouldn't talk about the bar road, they wouldn't talk about the hospital, They wouldn't talk about the educational system. They wouldn't talk about all what's going on in the country, about the president. You understand? Because they started up votes on the hush money. So what you're saying this morning is truth. He breaking his spirit, but he can't break my spirit.
He ain't breaking mine's neither.
Now he can't break my spirit. I out there, I doing the best what I know. I is the bell man. That bell does ring with a spirit in it. Let me just search down. You're going to hear something.
Ring that bell there. Just give me a bell there. Yeah. Let me see if we could.
And when he wanted to say, I want to call this is what? Yeah.
Nice.
This is what I know. And this is what I know best.
Thank you very much. Well, Trinidad and Tobago, Ria is in the building. Yes, yes, yes. And that's not love. So Trinidad and Tobago, stay locked on to 104.7 More FM. Don't forget tonight, Corridor Transformation with Lennox Smith from 8:30 p.m. on Facebook, and I'm sure he's going to be there. Also, don't forget tonight at 7:30, The Observers with Michael Kerr, Mikey K, on Gael the channel. I'm sure that he's going to be there too. After God family comes first. Be safe on the nation's roads. Until tomorrow morning, please God, yours truly, the Pitbull of radio. We are out of here.
Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Disclaimer. More FM Limited, its owners and associates, accepts no responsibility for statements made by the talk show hosts or their guests. More FM Limited does not endorse any of the information provided during this commercially booked segment as the truth. That you have to judge for yourself. We, however, reserve the right to question statements made. But in this time of misinformation, government-controlled media, and corruption, it is sometimes hard to get the truth. But we must try. It is not our intention to discriminate or annoy anyone. We believe it is our constitutional right to free speech, to voice our opinion, and our duty to the population and country to expose the truth. More FM Limited takes no responsibility for the opinions of others.